Shabbat Shalom everyone. This week's portion, Parashat Va'era. And we're talking about the Exodus of Egypt and the 10 plagues. And God approaches Moses and tells him, please go to Pharaoh and tell him the famous line, let my people go. And Moses responds and says, how can I go? I have a problem with my speech. In Hebrew, agal sfatayim, something is wrong with my speech. And he says it twice, and God finds him Aaron to interpret what he's saying and to help him and to aid him with his speech. But what happened to Moses? Some people say he was stuttering, and that's an appropriate translation of the verse. But as we're going to see later on, Moses is going out of Egypt, and after the splitting of the Red Sea, he starts to sing. Az Yashir Moshe. Moses is singing along. So was he? Did he have a problem with his speech if he's singing? Those that claim that he was stuttering might say people that stutter can also sing. But that's not. There's nowhere in the verse that says that he stuttered. He had a problem with his speech. What was his problem? The Zohar, the greatest Kabbalist, Rab Shimon Bar Yochai, tells us as follows, and it's a interesting concept. I think it's a revolutionary concept. And he says, speech was in exile when the Jews were in exile. No one could speak. What does he mean by that? See, there are two covenants with the Jewish people, which are called Brit Milah, the covenant of Milah. One is circumcision. The word Milah means circumcision. But the other translation of the word Milah means word. Two covenants. One, circumcision, and the second covenant is the covenant of the word. The fact that we're going out of Egypt, we're going to get the Torah on Mount Sinai, and we're going to be the people of the book. We're going to be the people that transmit orally this type of teachings. And that's a covenant of the word. But until they do not go out of Egypt, their destiny to be the people of the book is not fulfilled yet. And therefore in Egypt, speech is taken away from them. Only when they leave Egypt and they fulfill their destiny, they are the people of the book, the people of transmitting the oral law. They are considered to have this covenant of milah, of word. And therefore, in Egypt, Moses is speechless because the nation is speechless. And there is an important lesson in that. Sometimes we blame our leaders and saying, there's no leadership. But look at the nation. If the nation does not know what his destiny is, he does not know what he goes towards, or what are his ambitions, what's the purpose of being a Jewish nation in the state of Israel? They do not know that. So what do you expect from the leaders? If you do not know, the nation does not know, then the leader stutters. But if the nation stops stuttering and starts being and knowing what they have to do, what their role is in this world, then our leaders just sing along and they know how to lead. It all depends on us. A leader is a mirror image of the nation. Shabbat Shalom.